Tackle out Logi, guys.
Make sure you broadcast.
Yeah. So I will start with Logi primary. We'll tackle out whatever comes out first, and then we'll go for Logi. Logi will be prime. We'll start with someone else, though. So get ready to switch quick. Executor, RES. Broadcast.
Fleet and Vol, right?
Yes, in Vol. I've got RES prime. Everybody else go for get Grand Visor scrammed. I want Grand Visor scrammed.
CHO scrammed and win.
Smile.
Get all the other execs.
Reps and smile. More reps and smile.
Okay, Chaos Naga is secondary. Chaos Naga. CHA. Broadcast. CHA prime.
We're holding so far.
Should be tackling zealots.
Zen.
Okay, secondary. Grand Visor. Grand Visor prime. Grand Visor prime. GRA. Tackle out Jabu. Actually, let's switch to Jabu. JA now. JAB, Vexor Navy.
Scram Jabu.
Jabu primary. Secondary is Grand Visor. Get scrams on all these zealots. Naru tertiary. Get all damage on Jabu. JAB and a Vexor Navy. JAB and a Vexor Navy prime.
More reps and smile.
Secondary, Grand Visor. Overload, start overloading now. Actually, secondary is Nero secondary and a Zealot. Nero secondary and a Zealot. Overload on these two guys. Overload on Nero after this. Overload on Nero now. Nero prime. Get tackles on all this shit. Zealots after this. Grand Visor secondary. Grand Visor will be prime after this. Secondary after this will be, so Grand Visor will be prime, Grand Visor prime, and then secondary ARI, JTAC, J apostrophe S.
I got a point on him.
After that, J apostrophe S after that. So ARI now, after Grand Visor. Okay, ARI.
Command ship's off the gate.
Get that command ship tackled.
Bluegrass needs reps.
Who?
Bluegrass.
Okay, JTAC. Okay, ARI and a Zealot. ARI, broadcast. Secondary is also broadcast. JTAC, or J apostrophe. JS is after this. JS after this. Are we losing any ships yet?
I think I lost one.
I've lost.
What did we lose? That's okay. Get tackles on all these omens.
Scram Damnation.
Okay, RA primary. RA.
Smile needs reps.
RA primary and an
smile.
omen. RA. Okay, I'm gonna broadcast the secondary. Actually, there. Scatter is secondary. Get on RA. Get on RA now. RA now in an omen. Scatter secondary. SCA secondary. SCA primary. Overload.
User joined your channel.
Overload.
Don't get too far
Blade
away.
secondary. Overload. Get this damnation. Let's overload on this damnation now. Overload on damnation now. Is he out already?
No, he's here still.
He's scrammed.
Even bumped off gate.
Why is he not? Oh. Okay, damnation prime. Damnation prime after this. Damnation prime now. Overload. Get in optimal range for this damnation.
Puck this heretic if you're tackler killer.
Bump the damnation.
Going for it.
Stop splitting damage.
Damnation prime overload. He's bumped a little bit. Overload on damnation. So you can't anymore. Get tackles on all these omens. Get these omens off gate if you can.
JS is tackled.
Okay, stop overloading. Just kill the damnation. He's off gate. Secondary will be Cornelius. Will primary and damnation. Overload if you can. Make sure you don't blow your guns out. I need tackles on all this shit, guys. All these omens, I need tackles on now.
I've got Cornelius pointed.
Okay, I'm gonna get JES. I'm gonna get JES. Nope, never mind.
I'm holding Norm. I'm holding Norm.
Okay, Norm Prime after Will goes down. Come on, overload on Will if you can. No, I didn't know he was off gate. Oh yeah, well you know, a damnation is worth more, and he wasn't quite off gate until.
Good job, good job. Yeah, died.
Don't worry about it.
Nice.
Blew out all my guns
Good
just
job,
then.
Brooks.
They are
Fucking
bubble on the other
awesome,
side.
guys.
You know how
Thanks.
happy I am that I took off a gyro and put on
Everyone
a
get the
second
gate.
enam.
Yep, get on gate, and actually let's fucking
You can jump through and
loot up
bubble
all
on
this
the
shit.
end.